Hey guys, I tried to make a video to record hero rolls. I just used my gem rolls and for some reason it got messed up during editing and it's gone forever. But I had a pretty good experience, got really good things, and I wanted to share those with everyone. So let's go into the heroes and look at the results. For anyone who's been watching, you'll know that I've been missing Archangel Emily. And there she is. And look, one more, we got Lord Zomm. It was a very productive rolling session. I had 10 rolls. Again, for anyone who hasn't been watching, recommend holding out for the 2700. You get 10 rolls for the price of 9, and you're guaranteed a hero. As a little recap for something you're never going to see, I got Archangel Emily first, and I was pretty excited, but thought that would probably be the only hero I was going to get. And I was really hoping for Lord Zomm, and when he came, it was very exciting. I freaked out. It was nice to get a hold of him, especially because I held off to get those last couple tokens just in case I would roll him. So if I had rolled him first, or say if I had gotten him first and then rolled him afterwards, they would have given me like 25 to 35 tokens, as low as even 15. Right? So then I would have had a 3-star with, as at best case scenario, 35 tokens. But by getting him first, you can save all those tokens and then finish him off here, and he'll be at 4-star. So a much better route. Somehow the way that you get him, it's not conserved. It it's very important which route you get him through first. So very, very excited, very lucky to get him in that portal, and now I've got a hold of him. One of the things that I was most excited about, I just had a battle against basically an entirely undead team other than Yokozuna. So Yokozuna was on it, everybody else was undead. I used Black Diamond and Masuta Kira. Masuta Kira's got he's got Pwn Undead too, so he's doing 3 times the damage with every hit. Black Diamond, I just ascended her today, so she's got increased crit and increased skill for all light players. So you'd think I would just tear up this undead team, and it did not happen that way. After I did both the mass attack spells, basically everyone, all the undead characters, still had 3/4 of the health bar left to go. It was incredibly sad and depressing, but all the happier when I get a hold of him. So really excited to start using him, especially switching up the strategies. Anyone who's been following on the PvP side knows that I've been doing a lot of either a almost entirely fast team, if I can get in and do a lot of damage first and take them out. Then I've got basically a normal speed team that gets a good buff, and usually use Tasumi and IGOROK as my key damage dealers on that team, and sometimes Cruel King Bramble to boost them up. But I'd like to put together a really stout, slower team, especially when I'm going against like a fast defending team. So that I know that I can come in and probably live through all that damage and have enough to keep going for a long time. So that's going to be the goal, part of why I want to use him. I'm going to end up putting videos out on both of these before too long, so I don't want to go into too much depth. I will very likely make level up Archangel Emily and make her my shared hero. Resurrection is just incredibly useful to have as a friend skill, partly because you end up having so many friend characters you can borrow from. I do a lot of auto running the campaign maps, just click auto and go, and then I'll come back to a few of the higher level ones and find out that one of my characters is dead. And the nicest thing to do is just call on a friend and do the revive and finish off the level, and you don't have to actually use any potions. So I may switch over for her, just for usefulness for other players, and may incorporate her on my campaign team for different maps and that sort of thing. I think she's a fun one to have on campaign mode. I haven't seen her used all that effectively on PvP since the update. Pre-update, I think she was more useful, but not quite so much now. Lord Zomm, on the other hand, he is going to definitely be a key on the PvP team. I think he can be very powerful. He has a trait that I wasn't aware of. Again, I'll have more depth on this after I get to play with him for a while. But this Undead Heart, increasing the health of all undead allies, can be very powerful. And I noticed on his Ascension, he gets the next level of that. So a 20% increase on undead allies and a lot of the undead characters seem to already have pretty high health pools. Another one, the Overlord character, he's armored and has a and is undead. Very hard to kill already. If I give him another 20% health buff, again, it's going to make for a really tough team. So that'll be very nice. Another benefit is that I already have enough of these Evo materials to upgrade him. I'm going to have to think about it because Brom shares these same materials, and it's going to be one or the other for me. So got to make that decision, but glad to be able to make that decision. Glad to have enough of these. I do encourage everyone to continue to farm those Evo islands. You don't know when you're going to need the materials. You know, when the next character's coming on, it's great to just have a backlog of materials you can draw from. So, too bad that that rolling video didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but very excited about the characters able to get. At this point now, I have every character you can get that's possible to get aside from Julius. Julius requires about $75 worth of purchases, so it's going to be a while for me. I've mentioned before, if you're going to spend money and you only want to spend a little bit, I recommend that daily purchase, or that daily gems package. Let's see it here for me. So the daily gems, you end up getting 1,500 gems, 1,500, and it only costs $3. So I've done that twice. I've spent $6 on the game, but I'm nowhere near that $75 mark, so I'm not opening up the VIP portal anytime soon. So I'm very happy to have all the characters that I could possibly have in the game. It's a nice place to be in. I'll have those other hero videos out soon. Thanks again for everyone that's watching, and let me know if there's anything specific you want to know. Like I said, I'll have those character videos out before too long. Thanks again.